Hey beauties, and welcome back to my channel. I'm going to be showing you how I created this beautiful orange bob look over locks. So if you like what you see, stay tuned to my channel. So welcome back, guys. Today I'm going to be showing you how I would create a bob over these short locks. You should recognize her from my last previous video, and I've been waiting for her to take that one out, even though I literally just did her hair like a few days ago, like about a week ago. And today we're gonna do a new look because I really wanted to do this look on her, especially with this color that I am going to be doing, which is an orange color. Now today I will be doing a lace closure quick weave, and this is her first lace closure. She usually does like wigs and frontals and everything, so this is her first lace closure. And all of the hair and everything we'll be using in this video is from my brand. So the hair that you will see me using is the new hair, my new raw hair collection. And also going to be using my lace melt adhesive, my wax stick, and everything like that. So for starters, I went ahead and placed both caps onto her head. I did the first cap, and then I did a second cap past the edge line, but I do have that second cap slightly pulled back just on this side only, because the way that we are going to place that closure, it will be like a deep side part bob look and bob cut. Now the lace closure that I am using today is only a 4x4 lace closure, so it's not a 5x5 or 6x6 or 7x7. This is the shortest size closure that I use to create this look. And I do have 5x5 closures as well in my new brand, in my new collection that I will be releasing. And everything will be HD lace and everything will be raw hair, which means that it's single donor hair, and you will be able to process the hair as far as bleaching all the way up to the lightest blonde, which is 613, to platinum blonde. And it will still have that perfect texture and everything like that. Still will be super soft. It's just real hair off someone's head. And I know a lot of companies do lie about selling the real authentic virgin hair, but I am not lying to you, and I will actually insert a video soon after this section of this tutorial to show you just quickly how the hair came natural brown. And I processed the hair to be 613. I did 2 processes. The first one was 45 minutes. I did the second processing at least about an hour, so it can reach that 613 color. And then I went ahead and achieved this orange color by just doing some water dye, water dyeing technique using orange blaze. Now to the right, I do have the closure that after I bleached it, it became 613. So I showed you guys what the closure looked like, and now I'm just showing you quickly how I processed the hair. And this is what the hair looks like after the first process. And then I went again and bleached the hair again. And as you can see, it's bleached to 613 here with the second process. So that's what the hair looked like after washing and conditioning, 613 blonde. And I just went ahead and got me some orange dye and, water dyed the hair really quickly. So when I tell you this is the quality that you would get from my new collection, this is the quality that you will receive. So now that I gave you a brief walkthrough on the coloring process and showed you just a quick video, now I'm just going to go ahead and begin to place that closure in place. I did not cut off the thick pieces yet because I wanted to sew the closure all around first. And as you can see, I brought the closure all the way down to her ear, and I'm just going to sew the back down first, and then I will work my way back up to the other side. And I'm not going to show you, like me gluing the tracks in throughout the whole thing, because it's just pretty much, like repetitive actions. Just measure your tracks, cut, glue, and just keep working your way all the way up to the top. So I'm just going to briefly show you, me gluing in some of the tracks, and then I will get to the actual styling portion of this video. Now I did not want to focus too much on the installing the installation part of the video, because I really wanted to focus on me doing the cut and, you know, like the bumping and the finishing look. But this video is still pretty lengthy, so you will get, you know, a lot of, you know, details and everything out of this tutorial, so stay tuned. Now, this is very important. This is HD lace. So, and also with HD lace, with a person like her skin tone, you really don't have to put a foundation like underneath the lace, where the, you know, like the edges part is going to lay. So right here, I am not putting any makeup on the like front of the closure, like the hairline area. I only put foundation on the back, like behind the hairline area, simply because, you know, it is that nude cap under there, and I just wanted to apply that foundation so it looks, you know, it still looks very seamless going into the install. And later on down in the tutorial, I will use the foundation to, you know, define the part, and you will see like the separation between the second cap and the first, sort of, kind of. But I'm going to show you later on how you correct that so it's not noticeable as well. But right now I'm just taking the tracks, and I'm going to begin to double weft the tracks, and I'm just bonding those in. And as I mentioned, I will not show all of it because it's just repetition. So I'm just going to show you just a few pieces that I'm gluing down, and then I will get to the main attraction, which is actually laying down a closure and doing the bob cut. So now that all of the tracks have been bonded in, the first thing I'm going to do is just go ahead and cut the thick flaps off on the side of the closure, and that always helps the closure look more seamless and more natural looking, especially if you want to create, you know, like a lot of baby hairs. And just make sure you cut that little thick part around the ear too, so it can lay down nice and flat and not irritate the client's ear. Now, as you can see, when I put the lace up against her skin and I haven't even glued it down, it does disappear. And that's how you know when you have real quality HD lace. A lot of companies also lie about having HD lace, and if you're really not a person who really knows about like lace and everything like that, then you will probably be naive and fall for it. But real HD lace is very, very super thin, and it really disappears up a person's disappear up against your skin. So if you put it up against your skin and it's not like mostly invisible, 9 times out of 10 it's not real HD lace. So that's just pretty much the way I can explain it. And what I noticed when they send me anything that's real HD lace, the top of the lace, how it's cut, will let you know if it's HD lace as well. So I think that's like the best way I can explain it. But moving right along, right now I'm just adding my 5 layers of my Beautiful Hustler lace knit adhesive. And I did apply 5 layers, and as you can see, them layers are drying nice and clear, and that's how you know when it's ready. So I'm just going to go ahead, and now I'm applying my 3rd layer, and I will do my other 2 layers off camera because it's just repetition. But once I come back after adding all of those layers, I will show you how clear it's supposed to be before laying down the lace. And as you can see, it is super duper clear, and I just gave you guys a thumbs up. And now I'm just going to go ahead and lay that lace right into that glue, and just, you know, putting it into place, and just taking my blow dryer on the heat setting. I'm going to blow dry that lace right on in, and then I'm going to let it go. If you notice, I will let that closure go because that glue is so strong, it sticks and it does not move. So I'm just going to go ahead, using my rat tail comb that lace and that hair into that glue. And I am using the heat setting, as I mentioned, and I'm just going to do that, and then I'm going to go ahead and cut off the extra lace as well and tack down wherever else is lifting. But even though I haven't even cut the lace yet, you still didn't even really see it once I let it go. And as I mentioned, ladies and gentlemen, that's how you know when that HD lace is the authentic and real HD lace. So now it's time to get into the actual styling of this bob and cutting and everything like that. So I'm just going to go ahead and create my C part, and just using my GLAMWAX stick. I'm going to wax stick and hot comb everything on that so that it is laying nice and flat and neat and everything like that. And for holding spray today, I will be using the Got To Be spray. I know I have not used that Got To Be spray in so long, but I am currently out of all of my other holding sprays, so I definitely have to do some shopping, you guys, so bear with me. But the Got To Be did serve its purpose that I needed for today, and that's just like to lay everything down, get everything smooth and molded in certain areas and everything like that. So I will use that later on. But right now I'm just focusing on hot combing out the roots and getting just like the closure nice, flat and smooth. And then once I get it how I want it, I will begin to get into doing the baby hair and the cut and everything like that. And I'm not doing too much baby hair, just one little swoop about a part, and then the other swoop by the like the sideburn area, of course. But I'm just using that GLAMWAX and my hot comb and just really hot combing out the roots so that it is nice and smooth. So now that I have that side smooth on down, I put out this little area right here because it's going to be where I'm going to swoop the hair. And I'm just taking my tweezers, just plucking a little bit more of the hair out so I can go ahead and swoop it and lay it down and everything like that. And as you can see, I went in with that Got To Be, and you can see the purpose that I used that Got To Be for, just to smooth that, that area down. And right now I'm just going to go ahead and take some scissors and begin to, do like my guideline and cut my bob. I did not want it to be too short. I just really wanted that side to be like at her neck, and, just to be at her neck, and then just start like the guideline for my cut. And on the other side, of course, it will be longer because this will be a asymmetrical cut. Now, I'm just taking my shears and I'm just trying to, even up the cut all around. But once I actually begin to bump the bob, I will, still clean it up. Like, you can cut and then bump, and then it still might be a little pieces that's still, out of whack or just hanging out. So I like to cut, bump, and then go back again and just cut anything that would take my bob out of its precision phase, because I like my bobs to be very clean and sharp. So I'm just going to take the shears and just go all the way around with the bob and just evening up the cut, and just creating my asymmetrical cut, just keeping like the side and the back even. Then when I get over to the longer side, I'm just going to comb the hair how I want it to fall, and then I will begin my cut. And I like to go about halfway through the bob, and then I go to my longer side and then start cutting to meet this side of the bob with the rest of the bob. And that's how you know really if you did your precision cut really good, because when you're doing an asymmetrical cut, it should definitely go in a nice clean little angle. And I want it more like short layers, so it's not going to be like a long layered cut, just short enough, because the one she even though she has locks, when she do wear her hair, she likes to wear her hair kind of short, nothing too long. Like if it's going to be long, it just be really long. And as you can see, that cut still came out clean. And now I'm just going to go ahead and just take my razor comb and just chop down that hair to create my sideburn. And this piece that I have hanging down, after almost completing the bob, I decided that I didn't even like it hanging down as much. Well, not right there. So I ended up making that long piece right there a sideburn, and just pulling out another piece of hair that was behind the ear, so it could have like that curved falling out of the ear like type of look, if you guys understand what I mean. But right here, as you can see, I was mentioning earlier that you do see like the separation where the next cap color is. So what I did was, the color that I used underneath that lace behind the hairline, I used that to conceal that part. And then the part that's darker, I went in with a slightly darker foundation and then drew the line on that part of the bob, and that's what made the color kind of blend so much better. So that's how I did that portion there. And now I'm just taking my Remington flat iron and just slightly bumping the bob. You do not want to over bump and get like that, that old school grandma looking bob. So just try to lightly bump. That's why I like to use a like a big 4-inch, flat iron. That way it can just give me that slight bump, and not like the really small one that you can, possibly over bump with. And even though I did bump this bob, I still went back in and cut off a little bit more, just a tad bit more, just to make the bob super clean. So you will see me bump and then going with my scissors and cut off those extra pieces off the bob to give it like that perfect look. And I will do those same steps over and over until I am done actually curling, bumping the bob. So you guys will see more on what I mean as I'm going along. And this is why I just love my new hair collection. Like, look how vibrant that color came out. And it's just like, you wouldn't even believe that this hair was natural brown, like just a regular natural brown color. Like, a lot of people be like, my hair doesn't bleach, I cannot get the perfect highlights on one of my hair. And I'm just like, it's because, and I hate to tell you, your hair is not real authentic virgin hair, because just like the hair that's on your scalp, you can bleach it to 613, the color 4, the color 2. Like, you can color your hair how you want to, because it's your real authentic hair. So it's the same thing when it comes to, you know, hair extensions. When you have the real authentic deal, you can color your hair exactly how you want it to be. And I showed you proof in this video, the process that I took. And this is only 2 bundles, guys. Like, this is 2 12-inch bundles and a 12-inch 4x4 lace closure. And look how full, and just look how this hair move. It flows. It's been processed twice in water dyed in hot water. And that just to let you know, and that just show you right there the quality. Right now, I just finished bumping it, and I'm just combing the hair. Look at that shine that I got. It just looks so healthy. The color is so pretty. It's like slightly different shades of orange, and it just blends so freaking perfectly. Like, I even like how even on the sideburn area, how the color is like two-toned and everything like that. And that's from me flat ironing the hair as well. But now I'm just going to like I said, I combed out a little piece from behind the ear, and, you know, made a drop in the front. And I'm just going to cut that part to match the cut of the bob. And the piece that I had down originally, I'm just going to cut it short and just make it a regular sideburn. And I actually liked it way better like this. And it's also because, like, that sideburn area giving off that ombre effect, what I thought was so, like, cool or whatever. So I'm just going to go ahead and swoop that little sideburn area. And pretty much this bob will be like complete. I will drop the finishing video and also her selfie video. So my new raw hair collection, guys, I have so much going on, but I am working on the website now. I know some people been having a hard time booking or trying to purchase, because my site has been tripping. But it ain't me, y'all, it's Wix. But I'm definitely working on it, you know, to get everything flowing smooth, and you guys will be able to place your orders very, very soon. So thank you guys for tuning in. Once again, this is my new raw hair collection. Hair is so bomb. This hair was natural brown, and I bleached it twice and water dyed it to get the color that I have. And I only used the color Orange Blaze. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Thank you.